Hi, welcome to Volatility 411 for post-Memorial Day, Tuesday, May 26th. I'm Russell Rhoads, head of research and consulting at EQ Derivatives. As I stand here, the S&P 500 is up about 2%, rallying on the day to begin the shortened week. VIX is down. It's down around 27.5. It's down less than a point. Don't read too much into that. After three-day weekends, we often have a little bit of a tailwind pushing VIX up. Going into a three-day weekend, we usually have a little bit of extra pressure on VIX, and that's based on how the calculation is run. The closing low since we got into the situation that we're in right now is 27.99. The intraday low is 27.83, so we are making, let's just say, quarantine lows on VIX. Now looking at the curve, the curve for the summer is pretty darn flat. June, July, August, and September are all between 29 and 30. We get out to October, we get a bump up to 31.35, and then the November contract comes back in line at 29.45. Now, this is a function of the U.S. presidential election. The October VIX futures and options will settle into a calculation that uses November SPX option contracts. So if the feeling is in the middle of October, there's still some uncertainty going into the election process, you may want to take a look at the October futures versus the November futures. Taking a look at VVIX, something I've been paying a lot of attention to, it is still elevated. VIX is elevated as well, but the VVIX is at 116. Long-term average for VVIX is 90. This will be the 66th day of a closing above 100, unless it drops down 16 points between now and the end of the day. That's by far the longest streak of VVIX being above 100. Looking at the most active VIX options, the June 72.5s, 75s, 90s, and 100 calls are the top four. The August 90 calls round out the top five. The biggest trade so far, the June 90 calls, somebody sold almost 30,000 contracts early on Tuesday. So with that, I'm Russell Rhoads, and that was your Volatility 411.